Center Field and Red Fox Report basketball as we are about to kick off the first annual Center Field versus Red Fox Report game. Of course, a big shout out to all of our editors and the higher-ups in both clubs. And of course, our sports comm director, Andy Elric, all of which helped to prepare this game as we here at Marist College are extremely excited for the kickoff of Marist Red Fox basketball. Live from McCann Center, here's the tip-off, and it's won by Center Field. We're live from McCann Center here in Poughkeepsie, New York, alongside Lucas Vaquero. I'm Mike Duda, driving to the rim, no good. Rebound, Max Rosen, and this one's dished out. Aidan Lavin came into the game late. He's ready for opening tip-off. Driving on the right side. Dishes, stolen, rebounded by Center Field. It's Marley Pope with it. Dishes in, Shapiro, no good, and it'll be Red Fox ball. This, of course, Red Fox Report versus Center Field, two of the biggest sports broadcasting clubs here at Marist College as we kick off basketball at Marist. No good, Jimmy Chantulis. Awful layup indeed. Lavin has it on the left side. Dishes out. Pope off the mark. And it'll be Red Fox ball. Nick Chirito, nicknamed Dorito, driving with it for the Red Foxes, for Red Fox Report, that is. This is to William Rosen. Back to Dorito. Over to Chantulis. Chantulis behind the arc for some reason. Driving in. And one! Jimmy Chantulis gets the foul on top of it, so he'll go to the line for one. It's 2-0. Red Fox Report. Chantulis misses, and it's rebounded by Center Field. Wide open, Ben Leeds gets the long pass, puts it up, no good. Fight for the ball. And Gene with it, and it's going to be out of bounds. So it'll be Red Fox Report ball. And of course, Eugene Barberia. Red Fox is with it, up 2-0. Barberia, no good. Rebounded, however, by Dorito. Off the tip by Barberia. Dishes out. Decides to hold on to it, and that might not be a good idea. The ball's loose, and Ben Leeds has it for Center Field. So it'll be Red Fox Report ball. Will Rosen will be the one to dish it in. Finds his man, that's Tommy Armstrong for the first time today. Chantulis driving, no good, but he gets the foul. So Jimmy Chantulis is going back to the line for the second time tonight. This time it'll be 2 attempts. And the first layup is good. First free throw, rather, is good from Chantulis. 3-0 Red Fox Report. They look to make it 4. 2 free throws in a row from the senior Jimmy Chantulis, who unfortunately will graduate in 2 months and leave us here at Marist. Center Field ball. Aidan Lavin with it behind the arc. Drives to the left side. Misses a couple handles over to the rim. No good. Rebound to Ben Leeds, and he gets the floater to go. Center Field on the board with their first points of the night. And Red Fox Report will get it again. It's Tommy Armstrong. He's over at the guard. Nick Chirito, nicknamed Dorito, at the other guard. Out of bounds on the Red Fox Report. And it'll go the other way. William Rosen, Eugene Barberia. The forwards, Jimmy Chantulis at center. Ben Leeds gets it to go. We're all knotted up at 4 here at McCann Center in Poughkeepsie. Dorito driving, floater, and Jimmy Chantulis cannot get a handle on it. It's 4-4. Center Field ball, momentum shifting. Aidan Lavin with it. Over on the right side, looking to get something to go for Center Field. They've got 4 consecutive points on the evening. Both teams have one guy that have scored all their points tonight. Ben Leeds and Jimmy Chantulis for Center Field and Red Fox Report, respectively. 3 from Pope, no good. Batted up by Rosen, and it goes into the hands of Barberia. He's looking to make it all the way to the rim himself. Floater's good. 6-4, Red Fox Report. What a play by Eugene Barberia out of Hathrone, New Jersey. So center field with it. Pope driving in, right side, dishes out. Ben leads. It's good. 6-6 ball game. Armstrong with it. He'll take it on the left side for the Red Fox Report. Dishes out. Will Rosen with a no-look pass over to Dorito. Dorito into Jimmy Chantulis. Chantulis, this is to Barberia. Shot no good. That was a bad shot by Barberia, but the rebound goes right back to him. Floater. Can Armstrong keep it in? Yes, he can. It's stolen by Pope. Wide open. Marley Pope. Make it 8-6. So Red Fox Report with it wide open. Chantulis denied. Looked like Chantulis had that side all to himself. That not in fact the case, as they'll go and try and retrieve the ball. And with that, I'll quickly give you the rundown for center field. At the guards, they start Hayden Shapiro, Marley Pope. The forwards, Ben Leeds and Dan Allback. Max Rosen at the center. Out of bounds, who's it on? And they're going to say that Shapiro did not get that to go for center field. Behind the back pass from Will Rosen. That was nice. Dorito, 3 from the left side. Floats around a couple times, no good. Can Chantulis keep it in? Yes, he can. But it's rebounded by center field. 2-on-2. Lavin, deep. It's good! Aidan Lavin makes this a 9-8 game in favor of center field. As now Dorito driving some close defense there by Hayden Shapiro. And a couple of mismatches. Here's Dorito driving in, loses the handle, and it'll be center field ball. Score 11-6 in favor of center field. This, of course, the battle between two of the sports comm departments, and Red Fox Report gets another one to fall and make it 11-8 in favor of center field. Marley Pope with it on the left side. Dishes to Dan Allback. It's the first time we're saying his name tonight. He's co-editor-in-chief of center field. Quite the important guy. Long 3. Good!
10 seconds.
14-8. And we're just 10 seconds away here from a media break. Chantulis looking to do something for the Red Fox Report. And media timeout it will be. 11-8 our score here at McCann Center. We'll be right back. 14-8 in favor of center field. As Red Fox Report will get it, we are past the media timeout. Armstrong trying to make a couple of moves. And we're back in. Chantulis kicks to Dorito, and Red Fox Report has it. Nick Chirito looks like he wanted to shoot, but good defense by center field. Avoids that. Tommy Armstrong from the right side gets the floater to go. Tommy Armstrong puts in another one. As now Marley Pope will lead center field. All back for his first shot of the night. Way off the mark. It's an air ball. As Chantulis gets the board for Red Fox Report. Now Tommy Armstrong with it over on the right side. Making a couple of moves. Long 3. No good. Rebounded center field. Allback with it. Dan Allback out of Brookline, New Hampshire. Senior here at Marist College. As a couple of passes for center field. Does not get it to fall. Marley Pope lost it. As Nick Chirito was the one who was able to grab it. Long pass. A couple of substitutions here for Red Fox Report. Chantulis with the left side layup. No good. Fight for the ball. Looks like center field has it. Those moves, of course, coming from head coach Derek DeGallo. Long 3. No good. Fight for the board. And it goes out of bounds in favor of Red Fox Report.
14-10 center field.
14-10 center field if you're just joining us here at McCann Center in Poughkeepsie, New York. It's Tommy Armstrong with it for the Red Fox Report as they trail 4. Over on the right side behind the arc is Armstrong. Loses the ball, and it's going to stay in bounds. Dishes it over. Chantulis in the paint. Blocked! Jimmy Chantulis gets blocked for the second time tonight. However, a couple of turnovers, and now center field has it in a 2-on-1. 3 from Pope. No! Rebounded, however, and the put-up is good. 16-10 center field. Nick Chirito with it. Leading the next drive for the Red Fox Report. 2 15-minute halves tonight. As Chantulis has it. Loses it. And center field has it. 2-on-1. Here we go. Couple of passes. Gets it to go. 18-10 center field. Tommy Armstrong with it. Trying to get the Red Fox Report out of this hole that they've dug themselves. No pun intended. 18-10 our score, and another turnover for Red Fox Report. Looks like our ref, sports comm director Andy Elric, doesn't know what side this is going to. Folks, my color commentator and sideline partner, also my roommate, Lucas Baccaro, has now joined us. As center field is on the defensive side of things, Red Fox Report.
You know when people show up late and you kind of look at them with a frown look? That's how everyone's looking at me right now. I pride myself as a man of faith, as...
What an entrance.
I don't know who that is.
As here's Barbera, kicks it over to Chantulis. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by center field. They got a couple of guys going, but Red Fox Report retreats successfully. Kept it in bounds, and a turnover here. Red Fox Report with it. They got a couple more guys in center field. Driving right side layup, no good. Chirito gets it to fall.
Beautiful rebound pickup. Trailing right behind the play 100% of the way.
So Aidan Lavin with it. Lavin, of course, came in unexpectedly. We thought he was going to be out due to a midterm. But he's here. Ben leads from deep. No good. He put that up from straight away. There's another straightaway go. Nothing. Rebounded Red Fox Report.
Elric missed 2 travels on that play. Passing feet from August Lieberman.
Fight for the ball, and Max Rosen will have it for center field. They lead by 6, 18-12 our score. Both teams have 1 timeout. Other than that, 15-minute consecutive halves. With, of course, the media timeout halfway through both. Aidan Lavin with it on the right side. Kicks into Max Rosen. Rosen, good! 20-12.
And a beautiful post fake from Rosen. Big man getting it done.
Max Rosen, of course, a sophomore at Huntington Station. As Chantulis with a nice pass over to Barberia, gets it to fall.
Swiss cheese D from center field.
And looks like we're going to have our first timeout of the night. Head coach of Red Fox Report, Derek DeGallo, real excited with his guys, despite the deficit.
20-14 center field. Thank you.
So, since my partner, Lucas Baccaro, has just joined us, Lucas, why don't you just introduce yourself, talk a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name's Lucas. I'm an 18-year-old freshman from Queens. Not really much to me, just excited to be here and get my journey with calling some games here at the Red Fox Network going.
Now, Lucas and I, despite being the best of friends, really differ in terms of statistics when it comes to baseball especially. I know that's not related to the sport that we're currently playing, but I have a funny feeling my right side man is going to probably have some crazy basketball stat that he wants to talk about. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really have any numbers for you. I mean, all these guys are rookies. All these guys playing in their first game. So this is the first bit of sample that we get for this new crew. Obviously, you could tell that
Minute 30.
center field has more size, but they're hoping the two tall guys, Barberi and Chantulis, can hold down the fort down low.
Big guys on both sides, definitely. Max Rosen, of course, highlighting it all. Rosen's a part of the club baseball team, as is the man with the ball right now, Aidan Lavin, as we're back from our media timeout. Aidan Lavin on the left side, driving all alone, and that's not a good idea as it's turned over. Red Fox report with it. Driving, Chantulis, over to the board. Nothing. And rebounded by Max Rosen. Aidan Lavin with it. Right side. From three. Way off the mark, but it's rebounded by Pope. Pope kicks to Rosen. I don't know why Rosen's shooting a three, but he didn't make it. I'll tell you that. Somehow center field still has it. Marley Pope driving in. Good pass over to Hayden Shapiro. Can't get it to go. Rebounded Lavin, nothing. So many missed opportunities from center field, and Red Fox report capitalizes with possession.
I think they're building a new house outside. Lots of bricks being thrown up from both sides here. It's looking pretty ugly.
30 seconds remain here in the first half. Jimmy Chantulis dribbling. I don't know how he got that to go, but the floater makes it. Somehow the big man got that to fall.
Razzle dazzle from the big man. Decided to take a break from house building.
Here's Aidan Lavin. Players on the center field bench asking for a time check. Highlighted by Dan Auerbach. Lavin driving right side. It's good. Red Fox report looking to get something off. Turnover and halftime strikes.
Coach Gallo wanted a timeout. He didn't get it. Elric wasn't looking his way. He was on the other side of the court.
That's half.
And just like that, the half ends prematurely.
22-16, our score in favor of center field. If you're just joining us, halftime has approached. Originally, we were scheduled for the dance team to come here, but I don't know if they're going to come. Anyways, we send it off to the half.
I'm here with Jimmy Chantulis, player on Red Fox Reports team. He has 10 points on the game right now, leading scorer. This team is up right now. How do you go about continuing to add on to that lead and maintain the momentum that you have going forward?
Yeah, just have good possessions. I don't want to have any, broken shots and left. And I know I took a couple of stupid shots, but, we have to, be focused, be disciplined, and get the right shots.
You've been a very dominant player inside the paint. How do you go about continuing to do that as you get more and more wear and tear?
And, just use my body. They have a lot of physical guys down there, a lot of tall guys, but, just box out, use my body, ball strong, and hopefully come down with that ball.
What do you believe your team's biggest advantage has been that allowed you to have it?
I wouldn't say we necessarily have an advantage. I feel like that they have a lot of good ball movement. We're just kind of getting lucky with some of these shots, but, we're going to get better ball movement. We got to get better communication, and we got to slide better on defense.
Thank you very much. This was Jimmy Chantulis. Thank you very much. Good luck with the rest of it.
Thank you.
I'm here with the leading scorer for Team Center Field, Ben Leaves. Tell me right now, what exactly have you done that has led to so much success for you as an individual on this team?
Oh, man, I got to say it's a team effort out there. I'm just trying to do my part, running around, being active, staying energized. Because, it's all about having fun tonight. We want to win. Diving on those balls and getting rebounds, anything to do that.
Your entire team has been great facilitating and attacking from the perimeter. How do you as a player go about taking advantage of the opportunities that are provided by them spreading field?
I would say just staying active, moving around, cutting to the basket, setting screens, all that stuff. Because the more you move, the more chance you have of being open.
The Red Fox Report team has preached endlessly about their aggressive power. How do you go about trying to counteract this aggressive?
Yeah, you kind of got to match fire with fire there. We've been playing fast, and we know they don't got a lot of subs over there. We got a pretty good team. So we'll try to stay keep it moving, keep transitioning, keep them on their toes so they can't get on the aggressive pass.
Absolutely. That was Ben Leeds, the leading scorer for Team Centerfield. Thank you.
Of course.
Back from halftime here at McCann Center in Poughkeepsie, New York. Centerfield versus Red Fox Report. Centerfield up 22-16. Red Fox Report with it. Tommy Armstrong over on the right side. Dishes this out to Eugene Barberia, formerly known, or properly known rather, as Gene. Somehow Chantulis is behind the arc. He takes a shot, and that's a whiff. Real bad air ball, and we got some taunting coming on from the center field bench.
Matching the aggressiveness with words.
Max Rosen, from about 10 feet, no good. Rebounded by Red Fox Support. This game's been very up and down for both sides. Really hasn't definitively been in favor of one side. William Rosen with a big-time three. Before the game, he likes to tell people he's Will the Thrill, and that was definitely a thrill. Fight for the ball, center field has it.
Swish in addition for the Red Fox Support.
August Lieberman, no good. Max Rosen with the rebound, nothing. Ball in the air, Tommy Armstrong with it for the Red Fox Report. Derek DeGallo screaming in favor of his team, the Red Fox Report. He's a passionate guy. Jimmy Tantulis with it, left side, kicks. Will Rosen looking for back-to-back magic. He makes it! Will Rosen, back-to-back! It's a tie ball game. Or rather, it's a 2-point game. I apologize. It's a tie game. It is a tie game. I did do my math right. Unfortunately, the scoreboard is not up here at McCann. Aidan Lavin, about 20 feet out, no good. Tommy Armstrong gets the rebound for the Red Fox Report.
He's looking at Rosen.
Tie ball game.
Eyes are on him.
If you're just joining us, this is the perfect time. Unfortunately, Frankie is leaving, our mascot. However, Tommy Armstrong dishes. Will Rosen. Why is he putting that up? I don't know. It's an air ball. However, Chirito rebounds. Little defense, nothing doing. Chirito has it. Long and dangerous pass to Tommy Armstrong. He's got it. Deep three. No good. Rebounded. Armstrong gets his own board somehow. As Chantulis dishes to Rosen. Rosen or Armstrong to Chirito. Gets it to fall. Red Fox Report takes the lead. They're up by 2.
Coach Diagallo's animated.
Center field with it. Ben leads from the right side. No good. Fight for the ball, and it goes in favor of the Red Fox Report. What a momentum shift here at McCann Center. This game was all center field, and Red Fox Report has made quite the comeback. They're up by 2. Chirito driving right side. Gets the layup to go.
Nice change of tempo from the Red Fox Support there. Instead of pushing, they stayed back. Let everyone get in position. They get the bucket.
Center field with the Aidan Lavin fumbles, and referee Elric doesn't know what's happening. He has to make a call. He is our referee tonight. No real call is made. Dan Allback is infuriated for center field. Aidan Lavin telling him to chill. Tommy Armstrong with it for the Red Fox Report. From straight away, driving to the right side. Kicks to Chirito. Chirito back to Rosen. Dangerous pass, keeps it in. Fakes the throw. As Dan Allback, a player coach, so rightfully he's screaming. And now Tommy Armstrong with it, left side. Moves his head, dishes it right. Chirito driving in from straight away. Ball's loose in favor of center field. Ben leads with the steal. Long pass, Aidan Lavin, physical, on the floor, and finally a call. Tommy Armstrong was the one that flopped to the floor. I don't think it was really a flop.
Center field matching physicality that Red Fox Report showed in the first half.
Senior Derek DeGallo is infuriated. I don't know if I've ever seen a coach this animated before.
Frankie's back on the floor.
Frankie's made it back. Chantulis driving right side. Big man with a long three. That's another air ball from Jimmy Chantulis. And here's Aidan Lavin taking it the other way for center field. Lavin driving right side. No good. Rebounded by Chantulis. And Red Fox Report has it. Red Fox Report's leading scorers tonight, Eugene Barberia and Jimmy Chantulis. Will Rosen also has 6.
Gassed. Two men stayed back and waited to come up a long time. while Armstrong's trapped in the corner.
Out of bounds here as Derek DeGallo, for some reason, has the ball. I don't know why the head coach has the ball. And
This is a
looks
media
like
timeout.
Red Fox Report has called their first and only timeout of the second half. Our score, 26-22, here in favor of the Red Fox Report.
Coach DeGallo, before the game, very adamant about his out-of-timeout plays. He was upset when he learned he'd only have one timeout. This is the play where he needs to figure it out.
Tommy Armstrong leading for the Red Fox Report. They're up by 4. Just under 10 minutes to go here in the second half. Eugene Barberia loses it, and it's center field ball. Dan Allback screaming, develop at his players. Long three, Aidan Lavin left side, can't get it to go. Rebounded leads, and a block by Chantulis. I think they are going to call a foul. That looks pretty clean to me.
Yeah, I think Elric had the foul in the landing zone. Looked like Chantulis got in the landing space of Allback, and Allback's going to go for the line.
I mean, I don't think you can penalize a player for their build. Just because Chantulis is bigger doesn't necessarily mean that he should be charged with a penalty. Nonetheless, Ben Leeds at the line misses his first of 2 attempts.
Well, you got to consider, Elric is in a Halloween costume. He's not on payroll. This is his first time doing this. So.
Leeds gets his second free throw to go, so center field puts it within 1 score. They're down by 3. Tommy Armstrong looking to make this another 2-possession game. Driving, dishes, long 3, good!
Beautiful arc from behind the arc.
29-23 our score. Marley Pope checks back into the game for center field. Dishes it off. Now Ben Leeds with it on the right side. Leeds driving. Fade away. Nothing. Rebounded. August Lieberman can't get it to fall on the left side, and it's Red Fox Report ball. Derek Zagallo pleased with his team. They're up 6. Barberia, right side. Can't get it to go. And Aidan Lavin gets it for center field. Armstrong and Chantulis retreat back for the Red Fox Report defensively. Dished out. Pope straight away. Dribbling. Dishes. Left side. Lead. 3. Swish! Ben Leeds puts it within 3.
Some zest and finesse from Pope to get it to Leeds. What a play.
Tommy Armstrong now with it for the Red Fox Report as they lead by 3. Dishes this one out from straight away. Good pass here to Chirito. Long layup. Can't get it to go left side. Chantulis has it. Straight away. Good. Jimmy Chantulis gets to the fall. And now this is a 2-possession game once more. Aidan Lavin with it. Straight away. Just joining us here at McCann Center. It's been a treat tonight as we here at Marist can't wait for basketball to start up, and Ben Leeds can't wait either. Drains another one. Ben Leeds, of course, volleyball high school player, and it looks like he's taking his athleticism into this contest tonight.
9, 7, 3, 4.
Running down on the clock.
Coach Dan Allback screaming random numbers, and Chantulis gets to the fall right side. A whistle, and it's immediate timeout. 33-28 our score here at McCann Center. Red Fox Report leading. We're back from our media timeout. Aidan Lavin, right side, can't get it to go. Chantulis rebound. Chantulis with 10 points tonight. And I think part of the reason why center field has been so unsuccessful is the lack of production from Dan Allback and Max Rosen. Between the two, 2 points and 3 rebounds, both of which coming from Rosen. Marley Pope from straight away. Can't get it to go. Tommy Armstrong with the rebound for the Red Fox Report.
I got a chance to talk to Allback during the break. He said that he was expecting this as a player coach, worrying on game management.
Air ball, Nick Chirito. So it'll be center field ball. Dan Allback still out on the court. Kicks this one into Aidan Lavin. Starting lineup out for center field. Lavin, Rosen, Pope, Shapiro, and Allback. Lavin driving, not really passing the ball, dishes it off. Allback gets it to go, left side layup. His first points of the night, 33-30 in favor of the Red Fox Report.
All backsliding on ice all game. Gets in the paint. Makes it happen.
Chirito, right side, no good. Rebounded by Aidan Lavin. He travels the other way. Driving. All alone. Left side, no good. Chirito with it for the Red Fox Report. Remember, they don't have their timeout. They used it earlier. Center field still has one. Stolen. Marley Pope. Left side, 2-on-2. Is he going to wait for backup? No, he won't. Driving. And an up and down, not called by Andy Elric. We still go. Marley Pope, right side, dished it out. Wide open. And the shot not taken. Aidan Lavin, right side, 3. Nope. Barberia with a backhanded pass, and that went nowhere but out of bounds. Five minutes to go here at McCann Center if you're just joining us. Marley Pope keeps this one in for center field. Max Rosen, wearing his New York Giants shirt, turns the ball over, but Pope rebounds. Marley Pope now on the left side. His team down by 3. Almost all of their players behind the arc as Lavin dishes this one off. All back, left side layup. Can't get it to go, but there's a foul.
Shades of Jose Alvarado from Marley Pope, keeping the play alive with a backdoor pickpocket.
Marley Pope having himself a real nice night. A late scratch because of Aidan Lavin.
Oh my, what was that?
Late scratch because Aidan Lavin actually was able to show up tonight. Is now all back for his second free throw, gets this one to go. So it's now a 2-point game. 33-31 in favor of the Red Fox Report. Tommy Armstrong driving for RFR. Dishes this one out. Anthony Gallo dishes. Dorito, left side, can't get it to go. And it's rebounded by Shapiro. Shapiro's put up now 5 rebounds. Long pass intercepted. It's Dorito with it. Driving the other way. His team up by 2. It's been a back and forth contest. The Red Fox Report came back after being down early. Tommy Armstrong kicks this one out.
Will Rosen not on the floor. He ended the half hot. Not sure why Coach DeGallo took him out.
Chantulis no good from straight away as he was driving. Lavin keeps this one in for center field. Zagallo is running up and down this court. As here's Hayden Shapiro left side. That was definitely more than 2 steps. No travel called by our referee, Andy Elric. Doesn't matter because the Red Fox, center field can't get it to fall. Red Fox Report coming the other way. Tommy Armstrong with it.
Took so many steps that he got blocked by the backboard.
Armstrong tonight has a nice stat line despite 2 points. He's got 3 assists and 6 rebounds. No good from Chantulis. He's put up 10 tonight. Aidan Lavin with it, going the other way for center field. They trail by 2. Long 3. Nothing. And Dorito rebounds for the Red Fox Report. Gallo turns it over. Zagallo has fallen on his respected side of the court. Aidan Lavin waiting for some reinforcement. Allback and Rosen look gassed. Left side, Lavin, the Allback to tie the game, no good. And the rebound does not fall in favor of center field. It's Anthony Gallo with it for the Red Fox Report.
Coach Derek's back up. He looks all right. Not sure what happened there, but looks like he took a tumble running down the court.
Armstrong to Dorito. Back to Armstrong. Kicks it out. Will Rosen. We haven't heard that name in a minute. Dishes this one. Inside the paint. Jimmy Chantulis gets it to go. That's his 12th point of the night. And a huge 2 points there for the Red Fox Report. Now they're up 2 possessions. Ben Leeds puts his hands up when the ball was there. He thought it was going out of bounds, and it ends up going out of bounds, but not in favor of his squad.
Red Fox Report's got to start killing the clock here. Clock management is their friend.
Red Fox Report with it. They're up by 4. 1:20 to go here in the second half. Center field's got to clean it up quick. Tight defense from center field, out of bounds. A long throw by Jimmy Chantulis does not connect with Tommy Armstrong. And this is a close game.
Key turnover there. That just killed a lot of momentum.
Let's see what center field decides to do. Long 3 from Lavin. Gets it to go! 35-34. DeGallo is screaming timeout. He gets his timeout. Aidan Lavin screaming. We got some beef here in McCann. This is a one-point contest, 35-34 in favor of RFR. Well, folks, if you're just joining us here at McCann Center here in Poughkeepsie, it's been a great game. Center Field took an early lead. They were up by as much as 8. And now the Red Fox report has come back. They've been controlling, and now they only lead 1 with 51 seconds left to go in regulation.
Despite having the ball, down 1, Red Fox Sports got to put their defensive squad out. Get out the big boys. They're down 1. If they shoot free throws.
How's that for some points? So I was talking to Dan Allback earlier. I was telling him how he hasn't put up any points and any rebounds at the half. He just came over here and said, how's that for some points? 51 ticks. It looks like Allback is going to stay on the sidelines and coach. Center Field is going to send out Marley Pope, August Lieberman, Aidan Lavin, Ben Leeds. As now Red Fox report has it. Max Rosen's not on the court. Dispute for who has the ball, and it's going to be a foul. So we have some time disputes here. Red Fox report will get the ball back. They're up by 1. Jimmy Chantulis looking to come in close to a 5-second violation. Nothing. Chirito with it. Right side. In trouble. Turnover. Whistle. Another foul. 39 ticks to go.
Thought I saw all ball there. Elric clearly not seeing what I see from my angle.
Unfortunately, we could not get a scoreboard here, so it's tough to tell for the players specifically how much time is left. That's why the head coaches are screaming out how much time is left on their respective sides. 39. If you hear in the background, that's Dan Allback saying 39 to his team. Chantulis looking to inbound this one. Tries to avoid the 5-second violation. He does.
No turnovers.
Allback screams no turnovers, and we get a turnover. Center Field has it. Down the line, they're down by 1. Here comes Aidan Lavin, right side. And they're going to call their timeout. 22 ticks remain here at McCann.
That took way too long to call timeout from Allback. He wasted a good 3 seconds that this game could come down to.
I would say it's a sellout crowd, but we're only joined by a couple of other people playing basketball on the other courts here at McCann. Unfortunately, not the sellout crowd we expected, but definitely the real tight contest that we expected. 22 seconds remain, 35-34. Red Fox report leading. Center Field does have the ball.
I was hoping to have Frankie the Fox here so I could sit on his lap for a bit, but he guess didn't want to stay around for the rest of this game.
Frankie left. Both teams' highest scorers are with 12 points. That's Ben Leeds and Jimmy Chantulis. Aidan Lavin has been real nice after getting a late start. 8 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, and a steal. Referee Elric looking to confirm the time left on the clock. That would be 22 ticks. Inbounded. Aidan Lavin back on the Red Fox report side of things, or on his side, kicks to the Red Fox report. Lavin in! It's 36-35. Red Fox report coming back with it, and Dorito misses it. He hugs him. That's a foul. I think Aidan Lavin thought we were playing football.
Last minute of this game, Red Fox report can't hold on to the rock, and that will be their downfall.
To comment on my right-hand man, Frankie is still here. 7 ticks remain. Center Field is up by 1. The score 36-35. Inbounded. Hope trying to run around and run this clock out. Red Fox report looking to foul. Lavin wide open. The countdown 2 puts it up 1. And it looks like that'll be the game. Will Rosen is infuriated alongside Derek DeGallo, trying to get something to go with the time left on the clock. They think there should still be a second. But as it stands, Center Field has won this game.
36-35. Ball hit the roof. That could be a dead ball. We don't know. We didn't go over that pregame. We'll see what Andy Elric thinks in a couple moments.
Aidan Lavin must be infuriated by his midterm that he just took and the work that he has to do at 9 a.m. He's screaming, "Let's go home." Still waiting for confirmation of if this game is actually over. And it looks like 2 seconds will be added to the clock.
So whose ball is it?
Center field is going to send out their best. That's Will Rosen, Ben Leeds, Marley Pope, Aidan Lavin. All their biggest guys. I'm surprised August Lieberman is not on the court.
It's going to be a sideline out. You need a quick play here. Quarterback type pass.
Armstrong inbounds it. Chantulis, wide open three. Blocked by Lavin. This one's over. Aidan Lavin, who was just talking about how we should end this one, ends it himself. 36-35. Center field wins.
When we look back at this game, you look at one play. Jimmy Chantulis dropped the rock. Up 1 with less than 20 seconds to go. And that was the game.
Real nice night from Chantulis. He put up 12, 2 assists and 4 rebounds as the guys give handshakes and congratulations to one another. Ben Leeds put up 12 himself, an assist, 2 rebounds, 3 steals. Aidan Lavin was great after coming in the game late and unexpected. 10 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 steals. Center field, head coach Dan Allback requesting the game ball, but this one is over. 36-35. Center field beats the Red Fox Report. Alongside my right-hand man, Lucas Baccaro, it was a fantastic night. Thank you for tuning in, and we can't wait for next year. Go Red Foxes! As once again, the final score, Center Field 36, Red Fox Report 35, and the first ever Red Fox Report Center Field goes in favor of the Riders. Alongside Lucas Baccaro, I'm Mike Duda. Have a wonderful night.
Our big man locking it down, August Mack, let it go. Yeah! Hey, great job by our guards all day. But this guy Marley was physical the entire game. Props to him. Hey. There was one play in this game that stopped the whole dang thing. Aidan Lavin. Yeah! I'm here with Dan Allback, captain of the winning team. All right. A lot of adversity throughout that game, that's for sure. What do you have to say about your team's ability to succeed in spite of it? Hey, at half, we were gassed, man. We were tired. These guys were playing physical. They were physical. They played together. They just kept spacing the floor. Hey, I got you posted. Second half, we go down 10. We keep that physical energy. We sub. We get the best people, the best 5 in the rotation out there. And that's what won us the game. We had so many key plays, defense, offense, rebounding, that clutch block at the end. Just all around great effort. Everyone contributed. Not a single person doesn't deserve that game ball. Absolutely. Absolutely. In terms of a game plan, did you just throw one together throughout, or how did you go about it? Hey, we didn't know we had 2 big men. And then we were like, hey, we could switch them out. You know, kept Jimmy, got to lock down Jimmy. He was their biggest scoring threat. Props to him. He really played a great game, left it all out there. But we get Max, if we get August out there, it's really going to do wonders for us. And we have such athletic guards. They can come in, get the steal on the front side, and we can just run the offense from there. The story of this game was really Aidan Lavin and his performance throughout. What did you do to really take advantage of having a player like that? He's just a dog in and out. He was actually game time decision in this one. Weren't sure if he was going to hit a final. He had to do. He's a scholar. He's good off the court and he's as good as he is off the court as he is on the court. He's an academic, a scholar. But when it's game time, he puts the game face on. Just gets that clutch block at the end. The physicality and just knowing where to be at the right time. That's Aidan Lavin for you. Absolutely. Go enjoy the win. Pleasure watching.
Post game. Okay, I'll ask myself questions. What were your thoughts before the game? My thoughts revolved around sex, evolution, and development because I had a midterm before I got here. And I didn't really know how I was going to perform because I didn't really warm up. But it's basketball, so I just had fun and had great teammates to make it really easy. What other questions do I have? After your first shot went down, did you think that you were going to have a good game the rest of the way? Yes, and then I missed the second three-pointer, which was pretty much a similar shot, but you know what they say, keep shooting, and I don't think I was over 50% from the field, but I did enough for my team to win, and that's all that matters. Third question. Yeah! How does it feel to be the MVP? It's a team award. I'm not a individual accolade type of guy, and I'm just glad that my team got the win. And last question, are you proud of how this event came about? Yeah, it was really good. Short notice, but Dan and Luke and everyone else involved did a great job of making it happen in a quick, short amount of time. Shout out Marist Club Baseball. That's all I've got.